Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you have not subscribed, for those who are just tuning in for the first time, go ahead and hit that bell, and don't forget to thumbs up this video on your way out. I would greatly appreciate it, and share it out as well so others can see the content. All right everybody, you know this week has been July 12th through the 18th. Has been Anakara Appreciation Week, hosted by Juliet and Natalie. Is it Lena? I'm sorry, Lena. And so I'll put their information in the description box down below, and then you can go over to Instagram. And I highly suggest that you do that, because you will see all of the different creations and everything. I am so super inspired. While I have made some Anakara pieces off and on over the years, I really do like the vibrancy of the colors. I always have, but I think now, since I've had my colors done, I'm being drawn more to it, because now I can really focus in on colors I know that definitely look good on me, and then how I want to just reflect, and you know, all of that, the look that I want to create. So I am coming in today. You already know I created one look, which was the Megan dress, and that video also has a DIY head wrap tutorial. Many of you asked when I do wear my head, the head wraps that wrap around, how I make them. So I showed you in that video. So make sure you go check that out. I will leave a link to the iCards. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and check that out. The outfit I'm wearing today, I love this top. You guys stay tuned for Wednesday's video. It is my final Anakara look, and I'm actually wearing the top. The bottom, the skirt, you'll see, which is Anakara print. You will see that on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. But I decided I'll just record both videos today, and so yeah, that is what I am coming in today to record the video. And today's prompt, actually, and you look just a little bit crooked, today's prompt for Anakara Appreciation Week, the day you're seeing this, will be showstopper. I believe it's showstopper. So I'm calling this piece I'm sharing with you today my showstopper piece. I actually was going to do this video today, but I was like, no, I'll do the other one, because that's more of the whole showstopper piece. But as you can tell by the title, I am doing I did the Naomi. This is the Style So Me pattern by Aaron of Style So Me, and I believe this pattern is no longer available. When I went onto the website, I did not see it on there. I did pick this up when she was running a $5 sale for the printed pattern, and I can't remember, it could be maybe she discontinued this one, I'm not sure, or if she's gonna update it. If I find out any information by the time this video goes live, I'll leave it on the screen. So as far as I know, the pattern is not available on the website. But this is such a super duper easy dress. And so if you have been following, if you've been following me on Instagram, you know I have made 4 different looks, as I told you I would. I made 4 different looks for Anakara Appreciation Week. The one was the Megan dress. The second one was the you'll see that coming up, is the Sew Your Bag subscription box handbag, which had the Anakara fabric. You already saw that video. I'll leave the link up above if you did not. So I finished that. I posted that. If you saw that, that was the day, accessories, Saturday. And so now today, Sunday, the last day, is showstopper. So I have been wanting to do, for all of my looks, my entire plan was to do simple designs, simple makes, but allow the fabric to speak. And so I have accomplished that with all 4 pieces that I created. And so yeah, I am super excited to share it. Let me grab the dress, and you'll see the Alka Bulin handbag too is also on Instagram, and I'll have the video coming up soon because it's a review of the subscription box as well as the pattern as well. So yeah, let's get into this this look. So why I chose this as my quote-unquote showstopper, because I believe that it is. This is actually, as you can tell by the title, my date night dress. So I decided to call it a showstopper. So as we all know, because we're all around the world dealing with the exact same thing, the COVID and all of that, well, both my husband and I are both fully vaccinated, and I actually, my husband was vaccinated like 3 months ago, and then I just finished my, it's been over a week ago, I completed that window where you go get your last shot, and we both got the Pfizer, and so, you know, you wait 2 weeks after the last shot. It's been the 3rd week since my last shot, so I am in that official fully vaccinated category. And so we just said we want to have an official date night, because we haven't had like date night like that, you know, at home. Yeah, we can do that, but go out. And so we are looking forward to going out to eat, movies. Of course, we're still gonna wear our mask to wherever we need to, and take it off when we are able, wherever we are. And so but yeah, so excited. And so I was like, yes, I am going to make me a date night dress. And so the Naomi was it. And let me just tell you, the fabric that I use, which I have a lot to say about this. You all know I just hauled this fabric in my haul video. I was planning to use all of the pieces that I hauled, but I didn't. I switched it up on one of them to do this instead, because I did not know what, this is a silk Anakara, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. But then I was like, yes, actually I do know what I want to do with it. I'm going to make the Naomi. And so the Naomi has 2 different views, and I will pop up the views here. View A is the dress with the tie straps, and then view B is the jumpsuit with the tie straps. And so that's what I decided to do in this fabric from Femi Fabrics, and I linked to it before, her website, because this was no longer available, but I'll still link to her website down below. And so this is, remember when I purchased this, it was 4 yards. You got 6 yards total, but 4 yards was the silk, and then 2 yards was the chiffon. And my plan was to make the chiffon into a headscarf, which I really wanted to do whenever I made this up. But since I decided to use it now, I didn't make a headscarf, and it's only because I don't have my serger. I still haven't made it around to picking it up yet. I will this month, but because I want to do a rolled hem on my serger. I think that would look really nice on the end there. And how I would put it together, I just want a rolled hem. It is the type of hem I want, because I know the type of headscarf, which will be pretty much the same, but this time it'll just be 1 layer, and I want to do the rolled hem all the way around the edges. But yeah, so that, I still have that, and I still will do that for this, because I think a headscarf, and I can wear it with anything. So yeah, so this is the fabric, and as you can tell, very nice and drapey. Look at that. The drape on that is absolutely beautiful. This feels good. But anyway, and I will show a picture, because I don't know if you'll be able to see if I hold it up to the camera, but there are rhinestones on the fabric. Again, you can't really see that, so I will pop a picture up right here, so at least you can see what the rhinestones look like on the fabric. Just beautiful placement within the print. And so this sewed up beautifully. The only thing was, if you have a silk, this is my first time sewing a garment in silk, but I would highly suggest using a microtex needle. I thought I had one, but I didn't, and so I used a regular needle, but I still will prefer microtex needle, because you know, the regular universal needle, you know, it's thicker, a little thicker, and I think a microtex will go really well with this. So yeah, that's one thing I would suggest with this. I did have to be careful because the rhinestones sometimes would be within the seam allowance I needed to sew over, so I carefully just pulled the rhinestone off. It didn't snag, well, it would have got caught up in the seam allowance anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered, but it didn't get snagged up or anything like that. So I did, a couple times I did catch the rhinestone, so yeah, so I did have to be careful with that. I did finish off the bottom with, as you can tell, can you see that, bias binding. And because I do not have my serger, all of the seams are with bias binding. So all of my seams are bias binding. My ties, when I tell you this pattern is so super easy. Hold on, let me turn this inside out. So what I decided to do, because this is silk, I did not, the lining piece would normally go to about right here, but I didn't want it to go that far. This goes to my waist. I shortened it to my waist. It calls for, what, 3.5 yards? I wouldn't have had enough anyway, because I had 4, but because I also lengthened the front and back exterior pieces by 2 inches, because if you can tell on the picture with Erin in the dress, this is normally a short dress. I didn't want it to be that short, so I added 2 additional inches on each pattern, on each pattern piece for the fabric. And so the lining also finished with bias binding. I turned the lining, just so you know, right side out. So instead of the wrong side being against my body, it is the right side that's against my body, is what I chose to do. And again, like I said, I finished the seams on the inside all with bias binding, so that's all in there. What else did I want to say? It was a easy sew. It's just 4 pattern pieces. You have the front, the back, and exterior, the front and back lining, and that is it. And you have the ties. Now, I absolutely love this. I think from here on out, and I saw That's So Monica mention this in one of her posts, that instead of just doing, you know how straps are just regular, just straps, that doing the ties actually allows you to bring the bodice up some if you need to. And I did just a little bit. The V was just a little bit dipped. I did measure it and thought, oh, it's not that deep, and it really isn't that deep, but I was like, oh, I'm still glad I did the ties, because then I can still raise it up just a hair, and I did. You got the V in the middle, you know, the V in the back and in the front. There are no darts or anything in this. It's just really simple. And again, I wanted to do something simple to allow the fabric to speak, and I think I accomplished that with this. So definitely let me know what you all think of this. This dress, I didn't have any other notes on the size. I chose a size 2XL. 2X, I'm sorry. The 2X is actually, let me just show you. The pattern does not give finished garment measurements. And so the 2X at a full bust is 45, the waist 38, and the hip 48. So my full bust is about a 45 right now. My waist is sitting at a 38, and my hip is about 48, 47, 48. And so for me, the ease that was built into the pattern was enough. As you can tell in the pictures, you'll see a video here pop up here shortly, but for me, the wearing ease was enough for me to go ahead and just make sure that that was the size I wanted to use, because I knew the 3X, because this pattern goes up to a 3X, which is a full bust of 48, a waist of 42, and a hip of 53. So for me, so far as the sizing, it's could be questionable, depending, because you don't know the finished garment measurements, and full bust of 48 is not necessarily what I would consider super size inclusive. Where usually most size inclusive patterns I have go up to like a 56 or something like that. So you would have to, if you if this pattern was available. Again, I don't know if it is. That's one of the things that you would have to take in consideration, or if you own it is one of the things you'll have to take in consideration. But other than that, I absolutely love this, and yes, I will be wearing this out on date night. We are planning, when are we planning to do date night? Well, this was during Anakara week. It'll be sometime during the month of July. We're trying to figure out if what we want to do in July, because then our anniversary is next month. In August. So that is it, everybody. That's all I have. I like that the ties are nice and long, so it does allow you to, you know, add more tie and bow, and you probably would have seen already in the pictures how it looked on me, and I absolutely love it. And the thing I love about it too is I will still be able to wear this for a little while, even after losing weight, again, because of the ties, being able to move that up and around. But because I purposely went for the size 2X, I knew even if I went down 10, I can probably push it to 15 pounds. I should still even more weight removed, I'll still be able to wear this. And so, but yes, this is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And again, the fabric came from Femi Fabrics. The pattern is Style So Me, the Naomi. And yeah, this was my showstopper piece for Anakara Appreciation Week. So yes, everybody, let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions. Definitely go check out my previous video if you missed it. And learn how to do an easy DIY head wrap, and another very simple make, but it's the fabric that is speaking. So all right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. You all have a blessed start to your week, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye.